For many child care providers out there here in the Western New York area, the CARES Act that came out from the federal government provided the money that they really needed during the pandemic to stay in operation. Well, according to the Western New York Women's Foundation, dozens of other providers in Erie County especially missed out on nearly $3 million in funding because the application process was just far too difficult and the money was not allocated fast enough. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Hannah Buehler takes a deeper dive tonight on this issue.
Would you say you were forced to close then?
Yes, definitely.
The last time we visited Toot Toot Daycare in Buffalo, Diane Abram was busy caring for a handful of children, putting them down for a nap. That was in February of 2020, right before the pandemic hit. Now the child care provider has been forced to shut down.
My enrollment dropped all the way down to 2 children, which I couldn't afford to continue to provide child care for just 2 children.
Abrams' in-home daycare service was paid mostly through county subsidies, and many of her former clients are either not working right now or not back to school full-time.
I can't afford to be open with just 2 or 3 children.
When Abram found out about the millions of dollars in CARES Act funding available to child care providers in the state, she made sure to get her application in. But the application process, she says, was daunting and confusing.
I got a letter that said I was approved for $11,000 under the CARES Act, but I had to spend the $11,000 and then wait for reimbursement.
Abrams says many child care providers she knows could not complete the application and didn't have the cash to spend the money first and then wait to get reimbursed.
You know, we've heard of providers who had provided a receipt for diapers and then were asked for more information about the size of the diaper.
The Western New York Women's Foundation says child care providers in Erie County missed out on an estimated $2.9 million in CARES Act funding due to the state failing to fully spend the allocated funding in a timely fashion. The foundation says Western New York child care providers received $465,236 in CARES Round 2 funding and about $218,489 in CARES Round 3, totaling only $684,000 in the first 10 months of the pandemic. The foundation, along with others like Dee Dee Hill, a policy director with the Schuyler Center for Analysis and Advocacy, are asking the state to release the remaining funds or open the application process back up.
The state has been very, very slow in getting those funds to the providers.
We need help in the fight for the state to be able to really and truly help daycares out and help us stay open and help us be able to pay.
We've reached out to the state and the Office of Child and Family Services and are waiting to hear back. In Buffalo, Hannah Buehler, 7 Eyewitness News.